It's Wednesday morning, and today's video is going to be about Tyree's morning routine. Most people know routine's pretty important to autistic kids. In Tyree's case, it's not that important. He does like his routines, but he's also very flexible. He actually almost has a sense of adventure with some things. So it's not the end of the world if the routine breaks down. But for him, it is a very important part of his day. So today we're going to show you Tyree's morning, from getting up, doing all of his self-care, getting dressed, and morning chores before he heads out and goes to school. Thing about Tyree though is that he's very prompt dependent. So if I didn't do anything, if I didn't prompt him, he would probably just lay in bed all day and would only get up to go to the bathroom. So that's one of the issues that I'm always working on, is his prompt dependency, trying to get him to be more independent. It's not that he can't do things or doesn't know that he needs to do things. Within his own mind, he's made it like a wall where he can't do something until he is prompted to do so. I believe it stems from one of his earlier one-on-ones that he had when he was in elementary school, when he was mainstreamed. The gentleman made a lot of progress with Tyree, but then he had a program where he was going to have Tyree narrate his life, because Tyree can speak words, even though he's mostly nonverbal. He just doesn't initiate conversation. So when he had Tyree narrating his life, it seemed to create within Tyree this idea that everything had to be spoken before he could do it. And pretty much since then, Tyree has been prompt dependent. So you're going to see me guiding him through his morning routine. Tyree, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You ready to get ready for school? All right, buddy, hop up. Let's get your shower going. All right, so Tyree's in the shower, and then I come in and I get his clothes ready for him. I lay him out on his bed. And then Tyree will come out of the shower. When I tell him to come out, otherwise he just stay in there. This is part of the prompt dependency. But then after he's out of the shower, he'll come in here and he'll get himself dressed all by himself. Tyree has finished his shower and made him some breakfast, and making him a little light breakfast. Today I made Tyree his favorite food, which is eggs over easy. So Tyree's gonna eat some breakfast, and we're gonna get his bag ready. What do you need, bud? I give him a fork, but eggs he prefers to eat by hand. And there he goes. Breakfast is done, and it's time to do morning farm chores. First thing we always do is we feed our goats in the backyard. All right, Tyree, let's grab a bale of hay and go feed the goats. So it's taken a bit of time and a bit of work, but Tyree's become fairly independent with morning farm chores. He seems to genuinely like feeding the animals. He always gets mobbed right out the door though when he brings a bale of hay. Here they come. These are our does. 3 of them are pregnant. The other 2 are too young. They'll probably kid this year for the first time. Now Tyree's gonna get the goats some water. Come on, bud. Get the goats their water. So now Tyree is gonna get the food bucket ready for the pigs. We have 4 pigs. This is the last week we'll be feeding them though, because we're gonna butcher all of our pigs this weekend. I started all of our farming a few years ago. It's got a few reasons why we did it. The big one is for Tyree, to give him a quality of life. That's my goal. Part of the quality of life is having a purpose, having things to do. And Tyree really enjoys doing all of the chores and taking care of the animals. And good job, bud. Happy pigs. Getting their breakfast. Morning chores are done. We skipped some of the animals to keep the video at a reasonable length. We still had chickens, rabbits, and our 2 buck goats in the front to do. Now Tyree and I are out in the driveway and we wait for the bus. I usually engage Tyree in a little bit of conversation. We talk about the day. Tyree, you gonna have a good day?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Where are we going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
You're going to school, right? What are you gonna do at school?
Today school.
What are you going to do at school?
Going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You happy?
Happy?
Good. You having a good day?
Yeah.
Good day. That's right. All right, Tyree. There's the bus. Come give me a hug. Love you, son. Tyree goes and gets in his seat, gets his belt on, and off he is to school.